It's always nice to go back to the roots and plane spot at those really small secondary city airports. Today, we're going to be doing just that during a layover at Dallas Love Field International Airport. There's going to be plenty of love here, but we're also going to have some surprises along the way. With all that being said, let's go ahead and get to the plane spotting, everybody. Welcome everybody to plane spotting at Dallas Love Field International Airport. I hope all of you are excited for this, and during a 2-hour layover coming home from the Pacific Northwest excursion, I thought it would make some sense to do some plane spotting here at Dallas Love Field Airport when I had an opportunity. So I hope all of you are excited for this. We're not going to waste any further time. Go ahead and scroll back to our first aircraft of the day and check it out. So to start off with some variety, we have this Delta Airlines Airbus A319. This actually aged pretty well. This was a really cool catch. It was probably heading out to Los Angeles or Atlanta. I believe they already cut the LAX route, which is pretty crazy that it happened that fast. But during the summer of 2023, they had the Airbus A319 at Dallas Love Field rather than the Boeing 717s. So yeah, very cool catch here. Definitely feeling super fortunate to catch it, as this is not an everyday occurrence here anymore, excuse me. But anyway, here at Gate 11, it's currently rocking and loading, so that's what we have going strong there for that aircraft. Pushing back and heading out, we have the 737-700 with Scimitar winglets. I'm not going to say the airline, we know what it is, but anyway, their operation here continues to be pretty substantial, and it's definitely a fun one to observe, so that's what we got going strong. And here at Gate 12, we have the 737 MAX 8, and this picture is pretty cool, accompanied by the Dallas Maverick 757 and a Aero 737 in the background. Rest in peace, Aero. But anyway, yeah, definitely a cool shot here with the various ramp action. So as you can tell, quite a bit going on there. And then there was the aircraft I flew on, November 7720 Foxtrot on the 737-700 in from Indianapolis. So again, looking quite sweet. As we continue to progress, there is the Aero 737-800. This turned out to be quite a valuable catch here, as if you don't know, earlier this year, Aero filed for bankruptcy, I believe, or integrated assets, whatever. Aero does not exist anymore. So yeah, that's what we have here with the 737-800. It's quite sad, but what can you really do about it? It's just kind of the reality of the situation. I mean, you know, so that's kind of where we're at. But anyways, some cool taxiway signs to go with it, and this aircraft continues to live on strong for somebody, I'm sure. And there's the beautiful Dallas Mavericks Boeing 757 here. In some nice lighting, it's November 801 Delta Mike, and they utilize this aircraft for all their charters, to my knowledge. They have the gray, blue, and black stripe on there, kind of they represent the team colors, and it's pretty cool to see. So definitely looking forward to hopefully getting it in flight here in the future. But anyway, a good looking airplane. And then here's this 737-700 on the hard stand over there. Quite a bit going on, and you also have a really cool Citation X there in the background at the Atlantic ramp. So that's cool to see as well. All right, so let's get to our runway spotting. So this is runway 13 left that we're spotting, the northeast one rather. Here's a JSX ERJ-145. JSX has a very neat operation here at Dallas Love Field Airport. They fly to some airports like Destin Executive and others. This aircraft's November 912 Juliet X-Ray, and it's heading out for one of their many destinations. Another common theme, of course, that we're accustomed to at this point is GA traffic at Dallas Love Field. So here is this beautiful Falcon blasting off. I didn't get very good pictures, but we know the drill. So huge flex jet facility, a bunch of net jets here at Dallas Love, not as much at DFW, so this is where everybody goes. A Southwest Airlines 737 MAX 8 rolling down the runway. It's kind of tough here at Gate 2 to get some cool views because aircraft and gates and other obstructions can block it, so that's just kind of what happens. And here's the Southwest 737-700, 774-46 Charlie, and it's pulling into the gate. So quite a few 700s, but then we bounce right back to the 800. This is 8519 Romeo as it slows down. I really like the lighting that Gate 2 provides, and all these gates here in the summer months. You can see how nice the angles are, and overall it looks pretty cool. So that's definitely an awesome observation. We have a 737-700 back too, along with the Pigeon. And then we have this beautiful G280. It's November 205 Whiskey Alpha, and despite the glare, it's still a pretty cool catch. So definitely another awesome one to get the capture right there. 243 Whiskey November is taxiing out for departure. Of course, split ops, they have some takeoffs on the other side, but also takeoffs on this side too. There's some Dallas Love Field stanchions for good measure, so cool to see that. And another shot at Gate 2, however, the 737-800's here. So yeah, looking pretty sweet, so glad to see that as well. JSX taxiing in the foreground, and a 737-700 landing in with some TAs, because why not? And then we have the JSX ERJ-145, along with a really nice Challenger 3, or I think that's a 300. It just seems really short. It might be a 600 actually. I'm not sure, but anyway, looking good. Here are two really cool Gulfstreams. We have a NetJets here in the front, 152 Quebec Sierra, but we have a, I believe that's a Mexico one in the background, X-Ray Alpha Mike Kilo India. So a very neat paint scheme. You got two blue cheat lines with a brown stripe in the middle. Very cool to see. So beyond my comprehension of what it would be doing there, but still pretty cool. I believe this is a Hawker 800 XP or whatever. It's 582 Juliet Mike. So another cool one to capture. Yet again, another 737-700. I think this might have been my aircraft, 216 Whiskey Romeo, coming in on one of their many destinations. So there was one taken off, not the prettiest shot, but it exists. And here we have that 737-700 taxiing out for departure. JSX, not the coolest shot, but hey, we did our best, 949 on that particular registration. And we had this really cool Hawker. This might be a 400 XP or 800. I'm not exactly sure on the numbers, but it's a Hawker. Departing out, it's 228 Sierra Bravo. Yeah, that's a really weird font on the S. It seems completely different. So perhaps that was added on later. But anyway, pretty cool. And there goes that Challenger 300. Some pretty nice shots. And the color scheme's really great. This is 939 Charlie Charlie. Cool aircraft, probably based at Love if I had to guess. So heading out on that. That was a Monday night, I think. I think it was Monday night. I'm pretty sure this was a Monday night, but maybe, no, it was a Tuesday night. That's what it was. That sounds better. So looking strong. Here's the Southwest 737-700 going strong as well. 939 Whiskey November, tax departing off. Southwest 737-800, it's 8575 Zulu. Cool shots. No news is good news. I'm just kidding. There's a Chester on the Alaska 737-900ER. So the only passenger airlines at the actual terminal facility are Alaska, Delta, and Southwest. And in the Dallas Love Field video on airport infrastructure, I forgot to show a picture of the check-in area, which was a huge goof on my part, but it's really nice. Southwest has the majority of the area, whereas Alaska and Delta just have a little section of it. So anyway, though, it's a really great little airport. If you've never been, definitely check it out sometime. If you get an opportunity, it's pretty cool. 282 Alpha Kilo is the registration of that aircraft. So really good shots. I was really happy with those. So that aircraft's taxiing in. And then we have this really cool, I think this is the Hawker. So this might be the 400 XP with the horizontal stabilizers lower. It's one way or the other. But anyway, 244 Foxtrot Lima might be some sort of military related aircraft. I don't know, but the light's quite nice and the color is really cool too. Speaking of really cool, how about Heart 2? It's been a long time since I've seen this aircraft, but Heart 1 and Heart 2 are still floating around. It just takes quite the effort to catch them with how many 737s they have. This is 8645 Alpha, and it also has the beautiful blue scimitar winglet. So this was super cool, and I know my shot's not the best in the world, but hey, I did my best. And then 737-800 pushing back from gate 2. So very cool with the light and the angles and all the applicable references there. Looking very nice. And there goes a 737-700 right there. There goes our 800. It's Mike, by the way, my bad. I think I kind of busted on the Heart 2 shots. That one's okay. That one's not too bad. And then, yeah, it rolled long. Okay, that's what it was. I was like, why did I mess it up? So it just rolled long. It happened. So what can you do? But anyway, still extremely cool catch. I love the blue scimitars. That shot's okay. So definitely we'll find a way to use it in the future. But awesome to see it. It was years before when I saw it last. So great to get another pretty good shot of it and very happy with it. So very nice to see that right there. And then we have our 737-700 here, gate number 3. I've left out that one a handful of times to Tulsa, but this will be the early evening flight. This aircraft is November 216 Whiskey Romeo. So super strong, super excited for this. And I hope all of you are excited for the trip report if you haven't checked it out already. So definitely go check it out. It was super fun to make. But anyways, there we go. And we have a really cool Gulfstream landing here. Not sure what it's for, but it's November 152 Echo Zulu. So looking quite nice. And getting the reverse thrusters. So not the prettiest shots in the world, but I captured it. So that counts. The two aircraft that we talked about previously, rest in peace Aero, and then the winglet for good measure, and not the prettiest shots, but there's our aircraft at the gate to finish it off. So I really hope all of you enjoyed this Dallas Love Field spotting session. Obviously pretty redundant, but there's some cool aircraft, and it's definitely worth making notes and taking references on. So with all that being said, that'll do for today's spotting session, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. My name is Redriveraviation. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Just process. Do you love and love you do? My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.